Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to do the story of Peter and the Wolf. This is a story that takes place in Russia, written by Sergei Prokofiev, and he gave each person in their story their very own musical theme. The hero of our story is Peter. He is played by the violin. Let's listen. Next, we have Grandpa, who's played by a bassoon. We have our cat, played by the clarinet. And Sonia the duck is played by the oboe. And Sasha the bird is played by the flute. And then we have the wolf, who's played by the French horn. A little bit scary. But we also have our hunters, who are played by the kettle drums, or sometimes known as the timpani drums. Either is fine. And now I'd like to read you the story of Peter and the wolf. This story it's a very old story. It's from the 1800s, and Walt Disney did a version of the story in the early 1900s as well. So we're going to get to read this story of Peter and the wolf. Once there was a boy named Peter. He lived with his grandfather near a big forest in Russia. One day, Peter was helping Grandfather. Grandfather was chopping wood, and Peter was putting it into a pile. When they were done, Peter said, "May I go into the forest to play now?" "Oh no, Peter," said Grandfather. "You must stay away from the forest." That night, Peter asked, "Why must I stay away from the forest?" "It is winter now," said Grandfather. "The forest is full of hungry wolves." "I'm not afraid of wolves," said Peter. The next morning, Peter got up early. Grandfather was still sleeping. Peter took his toy gun and some rope. He tiptoed past Grandfather's bed and he sneaked out of the house. "I'm going to catch me a wolf," said Peter, and he went into the forest. "After I catch him, I will shoot him like this," cried Peter. "Pow, pow!" "Who is making so much noise?" asked Sasha the bird. "It's me," said Peter. "I was pretending to shoot a wolf." "This is no place to pretend," said Sasha. "There are real wolves in the forest." "And I'm going to catch one," said Peter. Sasha hopped onto Peter's gun. "You'll never catch a real wolf with this toy gun," he said. "I can try," said Peter. "You might need help," said Sasha. "Then come along." And off they went. But suddenly they stopped. There before them was a big, dark shadow. "I think it's a wolf," whispered Peter. Was Peter right? Was it a wolf? No, it was Sonia the duck. "Hi," she said. "What are you doing here?" "We are hunting for wolves," said Peter. "Oh, let me hunt too," cried Sonia. I've always wanted to catch a wolf." "Come along," said Peter, and off they went. They did not know that someone was watching Sasha. It was Ivan the cat, and he was hungry. No one saw Ivan sneak up behind Sasha. What a tasty breakfast, Ivan thought. No one saw Ivan put out his paw. But when Ivan pounced and Sasha screeched, everyone turned around. "Ivan," said Peter, "give me that bird." Poor Ivan was so hungry. Still, he let go of Sasha and looked sorry. Then Ivan saw something that made him jump. He jumped so high, he landed on Peter's head. "Look!" he cried, "a wolf!" It was a wolf, a big, hungry wolf. Everyone tried to hide behind a tree, but the wolf came closer and closer. They could see his sharp teeth and his bright pink tongue. Peter and Ivan climbed up the tree. Sasha flew up beside them, but Sonia could not climb or fly. "Run!" yelled Peter. Sonia ran as fast as she could. The wolf chased her into some bushes. Then the wolf came out of the bushes. He had a duck feather in his mouth. Sonia did not come out. Peter and his friends felt very sad. "Poor Sonia," they said, and they began to cry. But there was no time for tears. The wolf was trying to get up the tree. Peter thought of a plan. He told the plan to Sasha and Ivan. Sasha flew down to tease the wolf. The wolf tried to catch Sasha. The wolf was so busy he did not see Ivan put a rope around his tail. Peter pulled the rope tight. "Hurry, Ivan," he cried. "Help me pull up the wolf." The wolf knew he was caught, and he began to kick and fight. Then Peter and Ivan jumped off the branch. The wolf went up into the air. Peter held onto the rope. Ivan held onto Peter. "I'll go and get help," said Sasha, and off he flew. Sasha went through the forest, looking everywhere for help. At last, he saw 3 hunters. The hunters were hunting for a wolf. "This way!" cried Sasha. "Follow me!" But the hunters kept going. They did not understand him. Sasha flew down in front of the hunters. He chirped as loudly as he could. The hunters stood there looking at Sasha. They still did not understand him. Then Sasha had an idea. He used his feet to make 4 letters in the snow. H-E-L-P. Help! "Now I understand," said one hunter. "We must follow this bird." The hunters followed Sasha. He led them to Peter and Ivan. What a surprise for the hunters! Peter and Ivan had caught the wolf. "I'll kill that mean wolf," said a hunter. "Oh no," cried Peter. "Don't kill him. He isn't mean. He was just hungry. Let's take him to the zoo." "That is a good idea," said the hunters. "The wolf can't be too hungry," said Sasha. "He just had Sonia for breakfast." "He did not," said someone. "It was Sonia!" "Sonia, you're safe!" cried her friends. Then everyone marched off to the zoo. What a parade! Peter and his friends led the wolf, and the hunters carried. And Peter's theme on the violins played. Soon they passed Peter's house when Grandfather saw the parade. He could not believe his eyes. Peter and his friends had caught a wolf. Wow. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story of Peter and the wolf. Bye.